In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joe, not too different from you or me. He worked at Climax Institute, dressed another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his boss didn't like him, so they shot him in space. We sent him cheesy movies, the worst that we can find. We'll have to sit and watch them all, and we'll monitor his
In the not too distant future, next Saturday AD, there was a horse named Hunter, pretty different from you or me. He worked as an irate film critic, just reviewing some films, being oh so cynic. He did a good job and had a big fan base, but the viewers didn't like it, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. La la la. He'll have to sit and watch them all, and we'll monitor his mind. La la la. Now keep in mind that Hunter can't control when the movies begin or end. La la la. He'll have to keep his sanity with the help of his Vtube friends. Vtube roll call chatbot. Waller.
What is happening?
Mystery guest slot. Cow. If you're wondering how they eat and breathe and other science facts, la la la, just repeat to yourself, it's just a stream. I should really just relax. For Mystery Vtube Theater 3000.
$60 for a codex. Fuck that.
You need STLs, let me know. Hello.
Oh, dude, I didn't think you were a tab player, by the way. I thought you were CSM.
I'm both.
I have many
Oh,
questions.
Oh, we started.
Hello.
Hello.
I have many questions.
All right, let's get started. What are the questions?
Okay, question number 1. Tentacle hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very unique.
I sure am, boss.
Question number
I'm
2. Crown?
I'm more red, but like my coat's brown, so you know.
I said crown.
Oh, crown, yes. I have. So that's actually actually a trash can crown. My old title used to be the Dumpster Queen, but I since inherited.
Is this some kind of Splatoon thing?
This is not a Splatoon thing, I assure you. It's more a D&D than anything.
D&D, you say?
Yeah, just a smidge.
Okay, I think we're
model
gonna get along
designer-
just fine then.
Hell yeah! Hell
I
yeah!
can vouch for Elith. I've known them for a bit. They're fantastic.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get along just fine. Especially since I'm about to drop $360 on the new Lego set.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
For the D&D Lego set. So cool.
Yes. Hell. It will be
It's
the
nice how they waited for all the drama surrounding D&D to end and then release it.
That was over last year.
Was it?
Yeah, they had to get that out of the way or the movie was gonna flop.
Oh yeah, shit,
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot about that movie because it looked like normie bait.
You forgot it, but I reviewed that and I also forgot to turn off the text-to-speech, so don't redeem that.
Redeem it, got it.
Sorry, no, wait, I forgot to turn it on. So, like, if you redeem it, you're
okay.
just gonna be wasting points. It doesn't actually work.
Skull thought.
Anyway, so, introductions. Who are you and how did you get on the satellite?
Me?
Yes.
Yes. I am Illith of Illith Sailing. I am a trash monster and sailor. I'm guessing from the way that I got up here is I got kind of shot out in space in one of them space debris things. I really appreciate you picking me up. It was getting real cold out there.
I don't think that's how that works.
It's just the space
shit.
trash can. She climbed into the wrong trash can. It's fine.
Hang on. I think we need to consult with the space expert on this.
Probably.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
I have to get this expert.
Nate!
I'm gonna go bother one of my mods.
Nate says that's not how that works.
Shit.
Oh,
right.
I bothered him, and then I realized he was on Do Not Disturb. My bad. I feel bad.
Yeah, folks, we will get the text-to-speech working eventually, don't worry. Ideally, we'll have it ready in time for tomorrow's stream.
Actually, Viper, the technical term is sublimate, not boil. You would dry out. You would dry out first.
Anyway, before we get into the technicalities of dying in space, our experiment this week is a lovely little... Oh, God, that is loud. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, though. Our experiment this week is a lovely little 1936 movie called Reefer Madness. But first... but first... we have a short film for everybody.
Yeah.
A lot of people were wondering what was going to happen with our old friend, but we finally get to welcome back. We're finally welcoming back an old friend, guys.
Oh.
Norman!
Reedus?
No, it's Norman!
Norman the Normal Man?
Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus?
Norman! JM, what the hell do you mean, who's Norman? It's Norman! Norman! I can't believe you guys forgot Norman.
I never knew who Norman was.
How could you forget Norman? Alright, well, there's movie sign. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh,
Here
boy,
we
oh,
go.
boy.
I gotta introduce you guys to Norman, apparently.
We do. We got that movie.
I'm so excited. Welcome back.
There he is! That's your boy, Norman!
Business across the border, hotels and restaurants, airports and parking lots. Gee, but it's good to be home. Taxi cabs and waiting in line, appointments never start.
Sir,
on
take a
time.
dolly.
Gee, but home.
This guitar is very out of tune.
The top of that guy's head is shinier than the plastic coming out of the electronics.
He's balding, you see that?
He's balding. Just accept your balding and go fully bald.
Taxi cabs
It's a little
waiting in
mystery
line,
for the people in the front.
start on time, pay telephones without a dime.
By now, his liver's turned to brine. Norman's living on borrowed time. Oh, but it's good to be home.
But it's good to be home. Welcome
Looks
back,
like he's in the fucking
Norman.
Kmart parking lot. You know what? I absolutely fucking hate physically shopping and going to
my
stores.
God.
It sucks.
And that right there, folks, was Norman's signature catchphrase. Ugh.
What a great catchphrase.
Well, I'm looking at the way that the people around him have parked, and I think Norman's just backing.
Norman
No, I
is
think-
actually over the line on this one. Really, it's his fault.
The cars
Yeah,
were
exactly.
fucking huge back then, though.
You know, you're right. American cars are enormous.
They used to be bigger.
Norman, why don't you back out and then... Norman, back out and then...
No,
Norman! Norman!
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
This is really not the path of least resistance.
You have to prove to yourself that you can do this.
Okay, it's in there now.
He's losing a morale point, and he won't be able to beat the boss fight.
He's losing sanity points.
There's no sanity points at Disco Elysium. What are you talking about?
I feel like I've tried to shimmy into a vehicle like this before, so I can't.
I'm super thin, so I can just kind of do it.
This is why I drive a scooter. It just takes up the whole parking space. I have more room than all of you.
Diagonally?
Norman, for God's sake, Norman!
Norman, it's superfluous. Just cut off the.
Just cut off the
No,
foot.
it's a Frankenstein car.
cut it
Not
off.
Frankenstein. What? I bet Flintstones, not Frankenstein.
Oh, there's his catchphrase again.
Oh. This dude's still bolting.
Oh dear. Oh good. I was like, oh, he's not gonna have keys, is he?
Hey, Norman, you son of a bitch! You mailed my wife any more of your hair, I will hunt you down!
I'll whip out the rest of your hair. Call that a Brazilian.
Hope he didn't need that.
Just welcome back, Norman. Like,
Homie's playing CSGO. It's a satchel choke.
where you been?
Is that suitcase is full on magnetized because he's swinging around.
Yes. Or it's full of something really heavy, like his hopes and dreams.
Someone start playing Initial D.
Deja vu.
Or we could play it in Latin. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I've done shit like this where I'm wearing my glasses and I'm looking around for my glasses for like an hour.
Okay, what the hell?
Norman!
You can't blame this.
You're telling me you didn't see that?
It was very far over. It's very easy to miss.
Oh, get fucked. Oh, buff out.
There's his catchphrase again.
Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those
no.
scratches.
The absolute soul-crushing...
Oh god, now my dealer's never
Scott,
gonna take this stack.
He's got the boomer lead stare and the corporate depression.
Oh, man, I was gonna drink that on my way home.
Oh.
Mercury that was in there? Oh no, his Capri Sun.
Just one less drink for the pit.
Beverage drivers be like.
Hey, get out of the way! Watch where you're going!
I think Norman just caused a traffic accident.
Good.
Right now he's thinking, ugh, why couldn't that trench gun in Anzio take me instead?
Why would there be a trench gun in Anzio? I think you're getting your wars mixed up.
I think I am, actually.
Yeah. Anzio was the Italian campaign on the way to Monte Cassino.
Let's go with Verdun.
That's better. Throw something in his window and leave.
Oh no!
We love
Stop
watching
sign.
men rub their pants. What?
At the stop sign, Norman.
Laugh at the more unfortunate.
Oh, so where my friend lives, he lives in a gated community, right? Every single time I go and visit, every weekend, the fucking gate is just completely gone. Like someone runs through it with their truck every single day, or every single weekend.
Think you found it?
Did I give it to you?
I have looked everywhere. Oh,
Norman,
There's
just
the dog
fucking
head.
calm down.
Yeah, like
Was that a
They're
dog
elderly,
growling?
bro. Just fucking chill out. Your day's already shit. Pissing off the elderly is only gonna make it more shit.
Kill me.
Yelling.
Just
made out of fucking wood.
just end my life now.
oh my goodness. I've never related to a man more than in this moment.
Machine gun placement on shot me.
Taxi cabs are waiting in line. Appointments never start on time. Pay telephones without a dime. It seems some things should be a crime. Hotels and restaurants.
guys remember
airports and parking
payphones?
lots. Gee,
Norman's in a hell realm of despair.
be home.
He's in Kansas.
Welcome back, no.
Norman will be back in his next short film. Norman, please, for the love of God, come down from that ledge.
Norman,
Oh.
the love of God, that gun isn't even loaded. Give it back.
Poor Norman.
Poor fucking Norman.
Ugh.
Formerly, tell your children.
Formally. Oh, I do say, son. I must tell
Have you
you.
heard? Have you heard about this?
You've heard about Reefer
Marijuana?
Madness. Where's cocaine craziness? Or heroism?
Jack Greenhach.
Jesus. Is that guy related to Fred Fuck?
Mary, Bill, Blanche, Ralph, May. Oh, what? You wanted last names?
That's just who's coming to the Christmas party this year. Hurlman. I'm gonna be hurling watching this movie, I'll tell you that.
Oh, they're fictional. Oh, thank God. For a second there, I thought you actually went out and did this.
I actually
You
like
were
that
actually that
typeface,
stupid. I can't believe it.
I am also really glad for this because I don't know that I would have caught it.
Oh, everybody be careful. It may this movie may startle you, apparently.
Say
Oh,
Frankenstein, it can't scare me.
A new drug destroying the youth?
Oh, hell yeah, I won't be destroyed.
I want that drug.
Marijuana.
Marijuana?
Okay, so, no, I
Violent
got a
narcotic.
story up from about 2 or 3 years ago. I went thrifting with my, this is when I actually worked in a fucking, in a different spaceship with a different regiment. That's besides the point. I was thrifting on my birthday with a couple friends of mine. One of my friends was high off his ass driving and almost got us into a 90-mile-an-hour fucking car accident.
Then why did you let them drive?
We don't talk to them anymore. We lost his number and we just assume he's dead.
Oh dear.
I remember the last new drug was crystal meth, and you had to make
If
it in
there's
your bathtub. And if you did it wrong, everything would explode and you would die.
Now that's
Those are the
fucking
days.
gatekeeping.
Why does marijuana get the fancy font?
Because you can grow it, bro. God made it. Is this the Pineapple Express I've heard so much about?
There's this new drug called cheese. Kids in the Midwest are doing it. It's an epidemic.
Jeez.
I looked up what cheese is.
Yeah.
Cheese is Tylenol PM and heroin.
That's like more hardcore lean.
That's not a new drug. That's mostly heroin.
You and all other school parent groups about the country. And
But you don't
must
get to
stand
meet the
united
cool
against
homeless people in the back of the Denny's
out
if you don't do drugs.
rightful assassin of our youth. You can do it by bringing about compulsory education on the subject of narcotics in general. The dread marijuana.
But abstinence
in
doesn't
particular.
work.
That is the purpose of this meeting, ladies and gentlemen. To lay
Look
the
at this fucking
foundation for a
Oppenheimer looking
nationwide
motherfucker.
campaign by you to demand by
Like
law
Woodrow
such
Wilson, but
compulsory
curly shaved down.
The
Because it
14
is only
points, more like the
through
14
enlightenment
joints, you know what I'm
this
saying?
scourge can be wiped out. Out of the traffic in these drugs, a lawlessness that we can scarcely estimate has grown and is now flourishing. It exists
Yeah, cheese
in
is not a
almost
dairy product.
every city
Cows
and
give
hamlet in
drugs
the
now.
country. It might be interesting and important for you to know some of the methods used in bringing these drugs into the country, and the work of the forces of law and order, which are daily combating the traffic, always at the risk of life by their agents.
Alright,
This
what's the
fierce
countdown to
fight against the
racism,
drug
everyone?
traffic
I give it 3 minutes.
I give it 5.
I'm gonna go the long shot and say 10.
Damn.
I've received a letter
That's
of vital
very
importance
generous
from a
considering
member
it's
of
the
Narcotics
30s.
Bureau. I'm
Yep,
going
I
to read
expect
this
to
letter
lose.
you. My dear Dr. Carroll, the
I
suppression
hate
of the
you.
use of marijuana and of the forces lurking behind it are the most important jobs this department is now engaged in. At the outset of this letter, there is one vital fact I would like to submit.
I'm
There is a
gay.
powerful agency. I speak of the school parent associations of this country.
In the
It
30s?
can be invaluable in stamping out this scourge.
See, it wasn't until late 90s where you could be accepted being gay because during the 20th century, in the 30s, it was only 30% socially acceptable to be gay.
Recently, in the city of Brooklyn, New York, a field of marijuana was found behind a tenement court. The weed was here being cultivated,
Oh, hell
regularly
yeah.
stripped and dried and sold in schools. And
Mate had a
government
whole
army
lot
posts
and he just keeping that
in
to
and
himself?
around New
No.
I did. Maybe I should have gotten closer
dried
to the
leaves and
dealers.
berries
Man,
are
he's
ground
just
up
growing it in his
and made into
backyard.
cigarettes by
Yeah.
a two-hand machine. The deadly
Like,
narcotic
not even trying to hide it
is
either.
quickly and easily prepared for its
Listen,
market.
they're too busy trying to figure
The sale
out
of
what they
marijuana
do about
is
the
even
war.
more difficult
You're
to be
too
carried out.
late, Spider-Man! Weed has been legalized!
They are hidden in fake
You're
jewelry
too
cases.
late, Spider-Man. I've
In
raised
the
the
heels
rent
of
of
shoes.
single parents by
Women's
10%.
shoes especially, because the drugs can be secreted in false heels.
Oh,
Hollowed shaving
who doesn't want
brushes
drugs in
are
their
another
shoe?
medium. Books with false centers.
I love
Often used
Hiding
shoes,
drugs
like, even
in
more easily.
books.
hiding places.
Man, you guys are giving me some great ideas on where to hide my stuff.
Recently, a huge supply of heroin
No,
was
you
taken.
put the drugs in the
It was
book and then you
concealed
use it
in
as
an
rolling
apparently
paper.
harmless
Oh, you put them in the barrel? Oh, that's a great idea.
barrels of olive oil.
Honestly, a
The deadly
book's too
drug was
conspicuous
burned
these
in
days.
an
No one even
incinerator
who'd even
of the
carry one
Bureau of
around.
Engraving and Printing.
That is a nuclear furnace. You see the logo on
A
that?
nuclear
Oh my
furnace.
god!
It's linked directly to the salt mines of the
marijuana.
Destiny 2 players.
No doubt, many of you do not believe that these things
Where's
do
Lou
happen.
Albano when you need him?
But they cannot
Hey,
happen to
drugs,
you.
you'll go to hell
You
and
may
before
also
you
believe
die.
that the facts have been
Hey,
exaggerated.
we
Did
didn't
Lou
know that till
Albano?
the
Is that
90s.
you?
Tell you of something that happened right here in our own city. You probably read about it in the paper.
That's the first guy in a
However,
suit
I'll
in the
give you
corner
the real
square I've
facts
seen in at
behind
least
the case.
a year.
There was an apartment near one of our high schools.
That's a
It was run by
surprisingly
a woman
long time
known
for that
as May
specifically.
Coleman.
How far are we in? Are we past the 3-minute mark?
We're at 7.5.
Shit, Elith, I think you're gonna win.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Why
Well,
is she like an NPC where she doesn't go under the covers to sleep?
well, hello, woman in the 1930s, which I don't respect because it's the 1930s.
That's like
I'm a
hardly
woman
in bed. It's like a fainting
Yeah.
couch.
Some of the kids may be up this afternoon.
In the 30s, they could vote by then. Barely, but yeah.
Button up your lip. You're always squawking about something. You got more static than the radio.
Does sexism count?
We'll label it as misogyny. No, okay.
Because we just had a whole lot of it.
Damn straight.
Yeah, that was an extensive amount.
A thorough amount.
Wait a minute. This kitchen doesn't have a woman in it. Something's very wrong here.
Is that where he stores his cheese? It
No,
was covered in,
silly.
like, paper and twine.
Cheese goes in the fridge.
You know, I have a big tangent to go on, but I won't go on it here.
Is it about legs?
It's about cheese.
Oh.
Oh, greetings.
Well, hello, fella. How are
And how the best types of cheese don't need to be refrigerated.
Please, I beg you to release me from the cheese.
Hey, what kind of a joint is this, Eddie?
Oh, it's all right, Gwen.
A joint? Oh, weed.
Weed.
420, blaze it.
A couple of your customers.
It's 420 somewhere.
They're old enough to know what they're doing. Not like those young kids you bring up here.
All right, all right. Listen, I'm gonna blow.
Where are you going?
I
What?
gotta make some deliveries.
You're gonna blow?
Right now? I'm just-
angry you bring other women here. Okay.
I literally
Okay.
just put on my clothes. Are you kidding me right now?
The phrasing on that, I mean... Oh boy, it's getting
So
steamy
what do you
in
guys
here.
store in your high heels? I store 2 shotgun shells.
You can't tell me what to do!
I can't read.
I store the height of the men I steal.
Damn. You also steal their pronouns?
mostly just the height.
Oh, I see.
Oh, by the way, Ralph, I'm sort of getting a little party Saturday afternoon over at my grandmother's. You know, the place with the swimming pool?
Grandma
Like to
lets you
come?
smoke weed in
Thanks,
her
Eddie,
house.
maybe I
That's
will.
I'd
amazing.
sure like to have you.
Okay, I'll probably drop over.
So long, Ralph.
'Cause
See you later.
Granny likes to smoke it too!
Hey, Ralph. Hi, kid. Fine, Jack, and you? Oh, great. Where you heading? Oh. Hey, how do you like that?
A woman.
Tennis.
Straight.
That's the one I was telling you about. Very
The tennis
nice.
racket?
I don't know why you want to make such a fuss over that Ralph Wiley.
Oh, he's a swell swimmer. He made the freshman team that year he went to college.
Yeah, and that lets him out. My dad knows his family.
Damn, is this what the 30s was like?
Father, mother just got
This is
divorced
exactly what the
Yeah?
30s was
You know,
like.
Ralph done
Everyone
dropped
was
Man.
Been
everywhere.
in a couple of jams.
Man, I can't
Well, I was
believe
trying to
how
say
much
hello.
hair gel these people have to put in all the time. That sounds like such much work.
Yeah,
they made it
and then, you know,
Hello, Mary.
they had to really cut back on all the hair gel when the war broke out.
How are you?
No, it's
I'd like
not
you to meet a
hair
friend of
gel.
mine,
They're
Jack
weighing
Perry.
it down
Mary,
with
Bill.
lead.
No,
How do you do?
Oh,
Glad to know
God.
you. We're going
I
over to
wish I had
Bill's
never
place.
known
Come on.
that.
We have a date to play a set of doubles.
Because it's a lie. It's not
Come
real.
on, we'll have some laughs.
Good.
Oh, we can't today, Ralph. Some other time.
Can I go along with you?
Good, I'm so
Hey,
glad.
I'll see you at dinner, sis.
Don't be late, Jimmy.
Where's Lou Ferrigno when you need him?
Ladies and gentlemen, white people dancing.
I don't know. Those people doing the ballroom dance in the back are fine.
Curly, what are you doing in this movie?
Hey, he ain't no paper.
All I see is people doing drugs and having fun.
Look, he really swings out.
Listen, as we all-
You wanna dance?
Listen, as we all know, God, I can't remember. I lost my train of thought.
Okay, you're swinging around a little too much there. You maybe dial it back there, kids.
This isn't the Kurova milk bar.
May's expecting us at the apartment a little later.
This isn't alcohol, this is Diet Coke!
Maybe.
What's the difference?
That man almost got hit.
Yes, play the piano, mister. Okay, apparently everyone can play the piano.
Apparently this piano possesses you like a ghost from the past.
No, this guy needs his stuff. He can only play when he's high.
It's the drunken fist technique, but not. Yeah.
I mean, I'm with you, my boy. I can't do that either.
It's 420 somewhere.
You're wonderful.
You just finding out.
That guy has crazy smile all over himself.
I love it.
Yes, it's good.
This is the worst interpretation of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde I've ever seen.
Hey, kids,
That man is
we're
going to
party
eat
up
that
my
woman's
girlfriend's
face.
house. Wouldn't you like to come? Oh, I'd love to.
No,
You
this
wanna
is
come,
weed,
don't
not
you,
bath
dearie?
salt.
Sure. Any place with you.
Well, come along. We can all go in my car.
See you later, Joe.
Meanwhile, back in the 1860s.
Meanwhile, in the movie The Screaming Skull.
Shit, you're right.
There's a skull in that fountain. I guarantee it.
Domestic crime.
Why, Bill, don't you want to learn something about running your own home?
Lol, did you know this is a sequel to The Screaming Skull?
After that session we had
Which is weird because The Screaming Skull came out way, way later.
She hadn't added 3 heat
Surprise
teaspoons
trick
of
from the
olive oil.
past.
What did she say?
She didn't say anything. She just threw me out of the kitchen.
Well, I don't wonder. Hello, children. Hello, Mother.
Hello, Mrs. Lane.
Haha, women in the kitchen, am I right?
Gosh, hot chocolate. Thanks, Mrs. Lane.
I know you can't stop.
Hello, 20-year-old children.
Now then, enjoy yourself. He will.
She will too, Mrs. Lane.
I mean, yeah, you right.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. You're so very, very kind.
Mary, before we do that math, how about reading some of this? It's swell.
It's the Bible.
Don't you like it?
Oh, I was gonna say
You
it's
know, when I
poetry,
study this,
but
I kind of
okay.
think of you. I just sort of feel as though you're there beside me. Well, listen.
This is a really good passage. Here,
It
listen
is
to me.
my soul
Jesus
that
loves
calls
me
upon thy
this
name.
I. Come on, you know the words.
Silver sweet, sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music.
Gonna get drowned in the
with
baptism
envy
pool at this
ear.
rate.
Romeo,
This is the beginning of
My
Bioshock
dear.
Infinite.
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then.
Oh, you two are dorks.
Well,
In the 30s?
I'll see
Kissing?
you tonight, Mary. Bye, Mrs. Lane.
Goodbye.
So long. Gosh,
That man just got banned from this house.
Now, reach over, find the skull. Find the skull. I know it's in there. I know the skull is in there. Come on.
All right. Well, bye. Bye.
Hey, Jay!
Oh, Julie. Hey.
Hey, Dad, you got anything for me?
Well, there should be.
Don't bother
I'm
your
really
mother
surprised
every
there
night.
hasn't been racism yet.
Have you?
Yeah, not even a one.
There can't be
Like, we all
racism.
lost.
Everyone, and I mean everyone, is white.
He was not. I'm not walking.
This
Oh,
is-
just wait until
Bill's got a girl.
It's the whitest film I've ever seen.
Junior.
Yeah, like it's
Oh,
They-
you haven't seen Birth of a Nation.
And put that candy away
no,
till after dinner.
no,
Henry, you
no, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
Her name is Mary.
I'll shut you up.
You shouldn't see
Go,
that.
kill the child.
Kill the child. Kill somebody.
Destroy the child. Corrupt them all.
Them all.
I didn't even realize I didn't.
Oh,
The Bible's turning the child into a hooligan.
Gee, it must be love.
She.
She'd have to be swell for you to like her.
Uh-huh. Sounds like you want something. Come on, what is it?
Well, it's my model
No,
airplane.
we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Gosh, Bill, you could fix it. You can fix
And as we all know,
anything.
all children are
Okay,
terrorists.
I'll fix
It's
it.
true.
Dad, read me 20 pages, will you?
Kill- Kids are cruel, Jack.
Oh, hello, Jimmy. Mary told me to wait and tell her she had to go home. Her
I
mother
bought
wanted to
this
go to
car
the
for
hospital.
3 elderberries.
Must be getting
Because it's
grown
the
up.
30s
That's
and
a good
cars are
deal.
very affordable.
I think Jimmy
Especially in the
Good deal.
midst of the depression.
Well, then,
Actually,
how about
that-
we over to the show
Actually,
place?
yeah, aren't they in the middle of the
I'll buy you
depression
soda.
right now?
I never drink
Yes.
Almost certainly.
Oh, gee, I'll buy you something else.
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
You're on the
probably.
hook for
It
one
probably
good
cost
day.
5 elderberries then.
Oh no.
And now you're breaking the bank.
I'm withdrawing all my elderberries from the
Hi,
bank.
Bill. Hi, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
Alright, yeah, for drinks we got soda, OJ, purple stuff, and 2 kinds of
I
Sunny
want that
D.
purple stuff.
2 sodas. No, I need 1 soda and 1 root beer. How's May?
Oh, she's fine. We're going up to her apartment a little later.
Couldn't Bill come along?
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't come on along, Bill. You'll get a kick out of it. Thanks just the same.
Oh, come on.
That's how you can tell that it's the 30s. No one cares if you smoke indoors.
Well, I don't know. I really shouldn't.
I fucking hate
Yeah, I was gonna
that
say.
smoke, dude.
I was
It's
gonna
so
say
bad.
this scene in 20 years is so many robot voices.
Up, Curly's high again.
Good. I wish I was.
As we all know, all the best musicians were high. That's how we know Curly is the next Mozart.
Why, he'll make a song about
Hi,
fucking
kid.
flirting with his
What
ass.
do you say?
Like Mozart did.
Come on in.
Oh my god.
I'm having a very hard time trying to figure out what they're doing.
You had to be there. It
There's a
was-
lot of screaming going on. Doesn't bode
I
well.
told you, it was a sequel to the Screaming Skull. Here's the screaming. The skull just hasn't shown up yet.
Harper, he's okay.
Hello.
Well, if
Hello.
you say so.
Hello.
With me.
Howdy.
Back in a minute. Hiya, kids. How you doing?
That was my 30s radio voice.
There's a new one in today.
Yeah, Bill Harper.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Yeah.
Blanche has got herself quite a uniform.
Okay, kids, it's time for Mystery Box.
She knows what
First
she's doing.
clue is
Got Ralph nuts
something
about her. Got
green.
her hooked up for this new kid.
Say, we haven't any more smoke. You better run over and get some.
Why couldn't you find that out when I was here this morning? Now I've got my car in the shop.
Well, what of it? That kid out there, Jimmy. He's got a car. He'll take you. Come on, get going. Hurry up.
Tobacco naturally green, or am I wrong?
What?
The
It's
background
a-
naturally green?
Hey, Jimmy.
I don't know.
Yeah?
I don't see anything green.
You've got a car, haven't you? Why, yeah, my sister.
Aside from the
Mind giving
weed.
me a lift? Why, sure.
It's
Come
not
on.
fucking weed, you piece of shit stoner!
Don't just do that, some dude's couch.
I told you that she was gonna get eaten.
Oh, shut the
I
fuck
didn't think
up,
it would be
Lily.
like this.
Oh, May, don't forget me.
I never forget you.
Okay, maybe it was weed.
Oh, here. If you want a good smoke, try one of these.
All the
You want a
cool
bad
kids
smoke?
are
Try
doing
one of
it.
these.
That had like Bach music attached to it.
Why am I hearing boss music?
Level 1 boss.
I thought you were a scared.
Stoner Palace.
Yes, yes.
Palace of the Stoners.
Let the weed, I mean the joy flow through you.
I know you like that. Really, you will. Now just take a puff of that.
Puff puff pass, motherfucker.
Oh no. Oh, you got it this time.
He's hooked.
No. The left one,
Just be a minute, kid.
Hey, Jack, get me a cigarette before you go, will you?
Oh, no.
Hello, Jack. Hi, boss.
Hey, boss.
Crank that typewriter.
Getting better every day. Those kids sure go for it. Swell. Had to run over for a couple more cartons. Ran short today.
All right. Danny, pack 10 gross for Jack Perry. Who? Pete Daly. All right, send him in. It's all right, stay where you are.
Oh god, he's gonna get beat up.
Good.
All right, go ahead. Jack's okay. What's the beef?
Listen, you never heard no beef when I had to sell that rotten gin.
You're after the dough, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't need dough that bad. Taking 2-bit pieces from kids.
Lowell's is on his way
Millions of
home.
2-bit pieces just begging to be taken. Don't be a dope.
I'm just dope enough to draw the
Don't
line.
be a dope. Hey-oh, hey-oh.
All
Hey,
right,
they
Pete.
don't call me
You know what
dopey
my
for no
policy's
reason.
always been. The boys are not satisfied.
Don't call me
They're
dopey
always
until I've had
glad
at
to
least
have
3
them
puffs.
Retire permanently. So long.
That's corporate for get the fuck out.
I thought you were gonna off me. Okay.
I only wish you had a couple of kids so I could get out.
So you can what?
So you can what?
What are you gonna do?
Okay, boss.
What are you gonna do?
This bodes poorly.
I'm so confused.
This movie is fucked up.
Better be careful how you drive, or the first thing you know, you'll be ice cold.
Jesus Christ, the car's loud.
That is the loudest car I've ever heard in my entire life. And I live in America.
That he just like was immediately hitting a post.
You're gonna kill somebody. Good.
What good is a car if it doesn't have a little red?
Oh, look, he killed someone.
dead.
Whoa!
No!
Dude! That was a hit and run. I think he just hit Norman.
Norman, not again!
Norman wishes.
I'm just so glad Norman's found peace.
Norman walked in front of that car. Who are we kidding?
Rest in peace, Norman. You were the real one.
Should there be anything wrong?
The realist.
There shouldn't be, I'm sure. And whatever it is isn't serious, I know. I'm sorry, Mother, for snapping at you like that. Don't worry about it, dear.
Mother, you don't understand.
Why
Norman's
don't you
fucking
speak
dead.
frankly to Bill? He'll be honest whatever the trouble is. I'm sure Bill Harper never lied about anything. Yes, that's right. Bill's mother says he never
Has he got
lied.
lying say he
There.
didn't run over
You
Norman?
think it'd be all right if I speak to him about it? Why, of course.
Speak to him about running over Norman?
Oh, Jimmy. Sit down, darling, and I'll have your breakfast for you.
Did you run over Norman? No.
No.
Do you wish you did?
There's something
Yes.
worrying you.
What have I got to worry about?
Why don't you tell me?
Well,
Oh,
you
Pete,
killed
don't
someone.
talk me, will you? I'm all right.
Jimmy! Don't let Mom
Jimmy just killed a man. Ran him over with his car.
Oh, I was gonna go the Johnny Cash route, but okay.
I'm gonna go, Jimmy's going to the Shadow Realm.
I hope so.
I'm gonna go that way.
There is an organized gang distributing the narcotic to students.
The
Not only in
narcotic.
life,
The narcotics!
all over the city.
No!
You government men have got to find
Speed
some way
run,
to put it in.
fast forward to
Of course, I agree with you,
fucking
Dr. Carroll.
What do you mean, you
CIA
government
distributing
man?
crack in
Marijuana
low-income
is not like other
neighborhoods.
forms of dope. You see, it grows wild in almost every state in the Union. Therefore,
Good.
there is
What about the
practically no
states that
interstate
aren't in the
commerce of the drug.
Union?
As a
Not
result,
yet.
the
It
gun
doesn't go in
handles their
Hawaii
time.
yet.
And frankly, the only sure cure is a widespread campaign in education. Oh, it's all.
Oh, I thought I said widespread. That's
But we educators can't do
that is probably how that shakes out.
Yeah, probably.
Let me show you something. In 1930, the records on marijuana in the Washington office of the Narcotics Division scarcely filled a small folder like this. Today, they fill cabinets.
And these are those cabinets
All
here.
these devoted to marijuana records.
There they are.
Every single one of them.
Here is an example. A 16-year-old lad apprehended in the act of staging a holdup. 16 years old and a marijuana addict. Here is a
marijuana addict.
Yes,
Wow.
All right.
Wow, 16. Sir, we've seen a 9-year-old hijack a car because he thought Grand Theft Auto was just the swellest game.
Here. In Michigan, a young girl, 17 years old, a reefer smoker, taken in a raid in the company with 5 young men. Here is a particularly flagrant case.
Yes, I remember. The newspapers made quite a play of it.
Ah, yes. Taken by 3 men.
Yes.
It's her
And there are
fault.
hundreds of them coming up. New ones every day.
I'd like to take these records, if I may. I feel they would be of invaluable assistance to me in combating the evil in my school.
You're
No.
very welcome, Dr. Carroll.
Sit down, Bill.
We need to talk about your grades.
You were always
Now stand
a
back
fine
up.
student.
You got a
You always
D in recess?
I guess the work is getting a little harder, Dr. Carroll.
No, it isn't that. Bill, I'd like to help you. But of course I can't unless you let me. You're undermining your help.
Well, there's nothing, Dr. Carroll. Really, there isn't. I'll study harder, honest.
Honest. If you were being honest with me and honest with yourself, I'm afraid you'd tell me an entirely different story.
You and I both know you're not going to crack open those textbooks.
Bill, I'm going to ask you a straightforward question. And I will have a straightforward answer.
Oh, I can relate to
Isn't it true
that.
that you have,
That's something
perhaps
else.
unwillingly, acquired a certain harmful habit through association with certain undesirable people?
Okay, we've alluded to it.
That is not a straightforward question at all.
Well, that is,
You used a lot of big words that I don't understand.
That's straightforward for the 30s, at least.
Sir, I may look like Sheldon Cooper, but I'm not that smart.
If you ever want to confide in me, no one will ever be the wiser.
Thank you, Dr. Carroll.
Until you just get drunk and tell him everything.
He's on to us! Quick, hide the drugs!
But I'm waiting for someone.
Well, if you're waiting for Bill, he hasn't been here for weeks.
Was there any consequence? I stepped away for a moment. Was there a consequence for somebody getting hit by a car?
No.
Not yet.
No.
No, just wildly dancing. We killed a man. Weed!
Listen, I think the bigger problem with this party is that you guys are drinking way too much and then just going out to drive.
All right, where's the weed? I need that Concho, that Mary Jane, the Merita Midge.
I need that top shelf Zaza. This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
I got a bag of stems. This stuff is gas.
You're feeding me, can't you see?
That man will still be alive if you ain't gas him up, gamers.
Give me a knife and a fork, will you?
Get it yourself.
Damn.
Oh, no.
This marriage is going nowhere fast.
I can't believe the weed made her independent. How awful.
And now to go into the bedroom to have extremely high sex. Wait, no, I was joking. Don't actually do that on camera.
No! Oh no! Oh no!
Don't actually do that on camera. This film is rated G.
There was no ESRB in the 30s.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm really worried. There it is. He's eating her. And then he's gonna eat us.
Oh my god!
Oh, hell yeah!
That is quite the hairdo. I like the way that it hangs down the front.
Oh wow, I just realized Rob Zombie samples this movie a lot in his music.
Oh no, it's the weed police.
It's
Okay.
the weed, as opposed to what the normal police.
Yes, because the weed police just want the drugs.
Well, I'll try to help you.
You gotta look out for the WBI.
Are these the
That was the day
Pinkertons
before
I've heard
Mother's
so much
birthday.
about?
Oh, yes, I remember that because I left school and went directly to the dressmakers with Mother.
Now,
I
if it was
there
the
all
Pinkertons, they
afternoon.
just would have come in with clubs and started beating people.
No,
Just like the
I
police.
had the car all afternoon
Ayo,
myself.
ayo.
Thanks, miss. Sorry to have troubled you.
Tell me, was the person killed?
Fortunately, he wasn't, but that's still no excuse for hit-and-run driving.
Oh.
Oh right, we murdered someone. Kind of forgot about that.
Yeah,
It's
killing.
the
It's
plot.
no excuse for running away.
People tend to
Much more
get.
serious crime.
People tend to suffer consequences for that.
It wasn't the hit that was the problem, it was the run.
He went over
I
to
can't
May's
believe
place.
that man ran away. How
You know what that
dishonorable.
Well, he was going to wait for me here, so he didn't give me May's address. Are you sure Jimmy didn't leave any message for me?
Excuse me.
Mary?
No, he didn't.
Now leave me
I guess you're
alone.
Okay. I'll write it down for you.
That is the worst doorbell. Never
Oh.
ring that again,
She's stroking
please.
me off till I beef.
He's around somewhere. I think he went out to take
Oh
a
yeah, I forgot.
But he'll be right
Soundboard's
back.
a thing. I'm not
Come
gonna.
in and sit down, Mary. And let me take your coat.
Who's the new kid just came in?
New kid. Do they smoke weed?
Oh, it's that gal that Ralph's gone overboard for.
They don't. Why
I've
not?
been able to get her up here before.
What's going on, sir?
Hey, scram, will you?
That's me waking up, except there's no woman. It's just waking up.
Haha, time at last.
I'm enough at last.
Let me just light this joint.
You all know I can't get it up anymore without a joint.
Inhale those fumes.
Inhale the fumes.
Sure, any minute.
Holy shit. Huh. Interesting.
Yes, that is extremely good stuff.
Good. Yeah.
Looks like something's about to hatch out of her body.
Is this Aliens?
It's the prequel, actually.
He just spits out a little bit of vomit.
She's hot and bothered and doesn't know what to do with herself.
Do any of us really do?
I was like, did she just throw that on the ground?
And I threw it on the ground.
What's the matter? Am I an orphan?
Right. Why are we laughing?
Where do you put it?
I
You
ain't
got a
gonna
hollow
be
leg?
part of your system, man.
You, Mary. Oh, Mary, give me a
No.
Mary.
Oh,
Mary.
Oh,
oh,
oh.
oh.
This is why you carry a gun, kid.
You hear that? Does anybody hear that?
What?
Does anybody hear that? Why, I do believe, yep, that is the sound of us being demonetized.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Wait, is that my fault?
No, it's their fault.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness!
Even though it just seems like he's biting her neck.
He's a vampire.
He's acquired vampirism via the Reefer.
Is this the madness they were talking about?
I've been warning you all this time that someone's gonna get eaten.
I feel like that one song should be playing. Weep, 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 weep. You got knocked the fuck out,
that was
bitch!
a solid hit.
What the fuck is going on in this movie?
Is that?
Oh my god!
Oh!
Ooh. Ooh.
I do say, good sir, I'm going to pistol whip you.
Almost 1930s household.
No!
That is the cleanest.
There's been another murder.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
Double kill.
Jack, is she all right?
No, you idiot! She's been shot.
She's dead.
She'll sleep it off.
Damn.
May, get me some water.
Oh yeah, 'cause that'll help.
Now listen, you two. I want you to get out of here. Get out of here and forget you're ever in here today. I'll
Okay.
handle this. Now get going.
This is madness! Madness!
This isn't just madness. It's Reefer Madness.
Wouldn't that just, like, wake him up?
It's holy water. Oh, I was hoping they were just gonna pour it on his face.
Harry.
Wait, that worked?
Yeah.
What?
Mary. Mary.
This is
I
some
thought you had a
This
little
man-
lamb!
What happened?
This man
Killed her.
is just not
He's just
having
not.
a smart one. He's not having a smart one.
Oh, we didn't expect him to grieve.
Look, after I scram, you call the cops. And this is your story. Remember it. These two kids came up here for a couple of beers. You're out in the kitchen, you heard the shots. When you got in here, that's what you found. Just stick to that story.
Mary.
Lie to the police.
Mary. Speak to me. Mary.
It's alright. The children can bear the brunt of the problem.
She's not dead, she's just in a coma. You don't die after one fucking gunshot.
And
Why is everyone laughing in this movie?
what's the story, Mark?
What a funny story.
Oh, Jack. I was just talking to a friend of mine.
You have friends?
A cop,
What? You can speak?
sergeant on the homicide squad. The guy you hit that day died.
Died? You didn't.
No. I didn't crack. I'm not going to. Nobody will
What?
ever know you were driving that car.
That's an entirely different drug.
Just as long as you keep your
Right.
mouth shut that you were ever up in May's apartment.
Why, sure, Jack, sure.
Okay.
Under the door.
Marijuana's bad.
I'd like to recall Dr. Alfred Carroll to the stand.
Call Dr. Alfred Carroll to the stand.
They had a whole trial just for marijuana? Damn, she didn't stand a chance.
Oh.
Dr. Carroll, as principal of the Lakeside
Dr. Carroll.
Did you, during the last 3 months, notice any changes in the demeanor and attitude of your student, William Hopper?
Yes, in a number of things. For example, at times disassociation of ideas.
What?
In another
What does that
instance,
mean,
I
Doctor?
happened to attend the recent interscholastic tennis matches. And while Bill Harper had been
Tennis
considered an
matches?
exceedingly good player, I saw him miss the ball by as much as 3 or 4 feet. This,
Doctor,
I
this is
understand, could be
completely
attributed to the
irrelevant
use of
information.
marijuana. It causes errors in time and space.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness isn't qualified to express opinions upon the effects of narcotics.
Sustained. Dr. Carroll has been called merely as a character witness.
Well, then, although you didn't know, to your own knowledge, that the defendant was using marijuana, did you notice any changes that would lead you to believe, as an educator, that
Guy
he was
is
under some
actually
severe
starting
mental
to look
strain,
evil.
which might possibly have been induced by some drug?
He ran over a dude.
That's the effect. That's the effect of the weed.
It was during a class of
Sunken
English
face,
literature.
determined
There was
demeanor.
a serious discussion of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet when he suddenly burst
yes,
into
his
an
worst
uncontrollable
play.
fit of hysterical laughter.
Oh, by the way, Dr. Carroll.
No, that
6 months
the
ago,
uncontrollable
what would
fit of
have been your
hysterical
opinion
laughter
regarding
is
the
in
character
the
of
book
my
Romeo and Juliet.
He was a fine, upstanding American boy, a good scholar, a good athlete, and representative of the caliber of young men we are proud to graduate from our school.
Proud American school.
I can't believe they
American.
got rid.
Not communist. American.
Out of it, will you?
When was the Communist Manifesto published?
Why
In the
did I ever bring him up there
1800s.
Anyway?
Oh.
He's just a kid.
It's actually surprisingly old.
Hey,
Shut up, shut up!
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! I hate you so much!
Average VTuber collab.
What is going What is going on in that fireplace? Is that a mirror?
The mirror.
I don't think there's even fire in there. I think they just.
So what's with the black dress? Is this is this supposed to be kinky?
Those two out there undercover.
Oh, you don't understand. They just woke up. It's morning.
Shut up!
But cha.
There's some type of mourning going on.
Heyo, heyo.
Not worried about her. We gotta keep him gagged.
You were worried about her yesterday.
Keep him gagged. Ooh, kinky.
Do is keep him from having too many.
I heard keep him gay, which is even more interesting.
Gay?
Still until Ollie knows.
Me?
Yes. Go Gaga.
Shut up!
Me? Kung Gaga.
I don't think he'll get it. I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna see the boss.
And I'm gonna tell him to shut up. Shut up!
Hello, Jack.
Hello, boss.
Joey says, shut up.
What are we gonna do about that?
Can you tell
wily
us
guy?
how loudly he says that?
Very loud.
What's he
Yes.
gonna do?
He's beating in those hot sticks.
A little
What
quiet.
he's been doing? That's no good. I got a hunch that he's due to crack when that Harper verdict comes in.
Ice
He's on the
is talking
speed.
about crack.
He's liable to take a powder on us. and blow
This
the
is
top
about
of the DA.
marijuana, not crack.
I think we
No,
ought
but
to
they
be
keep
better off
mentioning
with
crack.
another,
I haven't seen a single reefer yet. That's
Or
not
have
true.
I seen the madness?
What are you waiting for?
Apparently this qualifies as news.
You, ladies and gentlemen,
How long did it
Probably.
take for this trial to happen and then finish?
Months.
and to our community.
It has
Yeah.
been months.
Mary Lane is dead.
I don't know why trials take so long. I
The
don't get
evidence
it.
you've heard at this trial could not have failed
Only
to convince you
months is really short for a trial.
By his own admission, he pressed the trigger of the weapon that sent lovely and innocent Mary Lane to a tragic and untimely death. We are not
That
so
man
much
looks like
concerned
if
about
he
the
were
motives
to
behind the
like
deed
suck in any
as
more,
to the
his
deed
entire
itself.
chin would
While the
collapse.
defendant has told you that he saw someone attacking Mary Lane, and that his mind went blank from that moment on, the defense has been unable to produce one witness to substantiate that statement. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
You've heard able men testify at this trial, men who have tried to bring out the fact that the defendant might have become momentarily insane
Objection!
when he fired the shot that killed Mary Lane. But the defense has
Why
been
is there a
unable to
trial
prove
for
that he was
the
insane.
fucking murder, but not the
William Harper was
attempted
sane
murder with the
when he
car?
visited the apartment where the tragedy occurred.
That's a different problem entirely.
He went into a bedroom with another
I
young
was gonna say,
woman.
that, I think that's
You
also
all
a different
heard what went on
person.
in that room. You heard it from the defendant's own lips. Involved as he was in a tawdry love affair.
He's got some serious eyeliner going on.
She had found him out.
It's
called shadows.
Well, more like used to at this point.
Deliberately and willfully
It's map in
killed
his
her.
face.
If such deeds are permitted to go unpunished, this community would cease to be a decent and safe place for us or our children to live.
Just like in 2024.
Plead,
There
or
was
even
one to
demand
begin with?
that you bring in a verdict to punish the defendant for the crime that he has committed against society. You are upright citizens.
Am I society? Are they
They
society?
are not upright. They are
How do
not
you know they're
society?
upright citizens?
There is only one
Sir,
verdict.
we are
They're
in
sitting down.
Detroit.
A verdict of guilty.
And this court will be adjourned until the jury's verdict is reached.
In 10 months. Because the court system takes way too long to do anything.
Yeah.
I can't reach a verdict, I'm too high.
He knew what he was doing.
Little did they realize the jury was also smoking that ganjo.
Supposing he was insane.
Top
You can never
shelf
make me believe it or
Zaza
anybody else.
from
We
Hello,
Brother
Reefer.
County Tic Tacs.
I can't come to a conclusion if I'm drinking. Now hand me that reefer.
I'm blueberry backwoods. Hang that.
11 for conviction, 1 for acquittal.
This is how the movie 12 Angry Men got started.
We can't.
No
Oh
doubt about the
shit,
fact
I
that he murdered
forgot.
her. He admitted it
I
himself.
forgot.
That wasn't the first time he was
You
there.
are getting sleepy. Very
George
sleepy.
Washington.
Whoa.
What?
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa.
Huh? What? What was I doing? Oh, right, getting sleepy. Okay.
Boys like that contaminate all of our children. We
God,
can't
George
have every murderer
Washington is trying to
hiding.
hypnocatize us.
Washington cultivate
Sure, they
fucking
see red before
women
they
is
kill
not
somebody.
murdered.
But whose fault is it?
Why are the women in here? This is the 30s.
I don't know. It is the 30s, and we don't respect them.
I don't even respect them now.
No one knows what it's like to be the high guy.
Are you guys making George Washington happy with this conviction? I don't think so.
Have you reached a verdict?
No! We
No.
haven't!
We haven't had 10 months yet.
What is your verdict? We find the defendant guilty. Is charged.
Oh, there
I'm
it
sad.
goes. His entire mouth is about to fall inside of him.
Like fucking Cream from JoJo Part 3.
Where did I go so wrong?
First
My
time I smoked
boy,
weed,
a
I shot a
potterist.
5-hour camp attack.
So far, this movie does not make me want to turn away from drugs.
We want to do drugs.
Man, if I could forget all of the
And
if I
vape
could
these
forget all the
nuts.
worst things that I could, maybe I would do more weed.
So, Lulz, how are you doing?
Shut up! Shut up!
Racket, stop it!
Stop it!
Give me the creeps.
This guy's great. What is this, a book? What's in the box?
What do you want?
What you want? What
Oh my
drugs?
god.
I want my
Hey,
stuff!
I just noticed this, but was that woman's dress like actually just weed? A weed pattern?
I want
Get a
reefers.
hold of yourself. Here you are.
This is
Yes, finally!
This is just fucking bipolar disorder.
Where's Jack? I want to get out of here.
They'll pick you up and hang you if you don't pipe down.
I want
Good.
to see Jack. Jack. I want to
So,
see
give me the
Jack.
true pony, Hunter.
Jack.
Do you find it hard to sit in these chairs?
No.
Quiet him. I can
No,
do
it
anything with him.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm waiting for him to do something funny.
Do something crazy. I'm gonna go down to the local Walmart and do something crazy.
I'm gonna shout the word bomb in a very crowded airport terminal.
Oh god.
Don't worry, he'll be here in a little while.
I'm gonna refuse to give the server a tip at a Denny's. HR's gonna smoke her dress.
Come on, darling. Everything will be over soon. Do you want me to play something for you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's it.
Can you play Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up?
Can you play Wonderwall?
Honey,
This isn't
please
Wonderwall.
smoke, will you?
This isn't Rick Astley either.
Play Despacito.
Despacito.
Yes, get high with me! Get high with me! They're blowing so much smoke in this movie, it's astounding.
I
Funny,
bet
I
that you could like run your fingers along the walls and you would get soot on them.
True.
This isn't a black and white movie. This is just the color of everything
Holy
after
shit,
filming.
when she smokes, she goes hard.
Play faster.
Faster! Faster! Faster!
Man, he has no smoking reefer.
It ain't nothing to me now.
My God, this is amazing!
I mean, he seems to be having a good time.
I can feel my hair growing! And now I'm angry. And now I'm sad. He's going through the 5 stages of grief. Look at this.
God gave us drugs to make adult life bearable.
What have you
With
done to
alcohol.
yourself?
I know what you want.
I know what you
You
want.
want to kill me.
I know what you are!
You're crazy.
You want to kill me. What?
Listen, if someone looked at me the way that that guy is looking at me, I would think that too.
Oh my God, he's dead. Holy
Bro, where did he pull it from? Where did he
Yeah,
just get a
dude.
freaking bullet out of nowhere?
Listen, you gotta just keep your nail back on hand for these situations.
Stop! He's
What's
already
a good
dead.
federal agent murder between friends?
Yes, yes. Apartment 32.
He's in his own home. He has the constitutional right to turn this home into a tomb for federal agents and thieves.
He's killed 3 people.
It's to ban and use tire irons.
A catacomb starts with a single skull, Hunter. You know this.
Damn kids.
Fucking kids and their weed.
Oh, how you doing, Jack? Hurry. Are you ready to tell what you know?
What the fuck is going on?
Are they
now?
waterboarding?
Where were you on 9/11?
Your reefers are not allowed, but it's totally cute. Okay, cute, and here, cancer stick.
This is that whole Orson Welles thing that he did with the War of the Worlds.
No. This is the 1930 version of The Police Are Here from Beginning to.
What is happening?
Police assault in progress.
Here's Johnny.
She's ready to run. Is this all just an intro to LA Noire?
It might be?
Harper Case Gang. This editing, though, it's pretty cool, actually.
We can gain some measure of leniency for my client.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Prepared to enter a plea of guilty, and in addition, turn state's evidence.
Teddy is always watching.
I regret that this court is
If you look closely, you can see the monocle move.
Anyway, I was there. I saw it. I know who killed Mary, and I'll tell you who killed Mary Lane. It wasn't Bill. It was Jack.
It was me.
Jack Perry. He shot Mary, and then he put the gun in Bill's hand. We were all at the apartment one afternoon, and Mary came in looking for her brother. Bill and I, we'd been in another room. And Bill came in, he caught Ralph with Mary, and they started to fight. But it was Jack who had the gun.
And then Jack was like, shut up, shut up!
And then the
How
gun
long is this movie?
I saw it.
A lot of minutes. Like, more than 3.
Oh, no.
Before he knew it, Mary was dead.
Rip Mary.
But you see, Judge, Bill didn't know he hadn't killed Mary. He was so doped up, they made him think he had. Ralph wanted to tell you, too. Oh, if they'd only let him. But this is the truth, Judge. I'm telling you the truth. After Jack saw the poor thing was dead, he put the gun in Bill's hand. It was Jack's fault. And it was my fault, too. I got all of them to come up to the apartment. I'm just as much to blame.
Can your voice go any higher?
Probably.
Do I understand
Can we get
you wish to plead guilty to
higher?
a charge of fostering moral delinquency in the case of William Harper?
Lulz, I cannot hear you. What you just... I don't know what you just said.
Prepare a statement for signature. And also an order setting aside the jury's verdict in the case of the people versus William Harper.
Wow, the people were against him? Jeez.
In the interests of justice,
I'll show
I shall
him
direct the
against.
verdict of not guilty.
This is sexism in action.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot, actually.
Sign here.
Yeah, we're like, the racist meter has been going on for a while, but the sexist meter, I think, stopped at like 10 minutes.
This movie did not have to be this long.
You mean... Don't you mean that backwards?
Like, maybe? Maybe.
There hasn't been a single black person in this movie.
Sentence will be
I
pronounced.
was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say, none of these
You will
people
be
are
held as a
not
material
white.
witness in
Yeah,
the case of
it's-
the people
sorry,
versus Ralph Wiley.
And I'm pretty sure none of them are Irish either.
Or even Italian.
Or even, I mean, what else is what else is not considered white Anglo-Saxon Protestant in the 1930s?
Serbians?
Serbians, that's true.
God, she's tall.
For a woman?
It's the shoes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, remember the good times we had smoking weed.
Doing the deed.
Okay, that less good, but okay, I don't know why this is in my flashback.
Are they going to hang her?
No.
Oh, yeah!
Nice reaction there.
That's a lot more intact than I was expecting.
This court today,
She landed foot
what I
first.
hope
She
will
would
be
have
the
survived
final
but been
actions
permanently disabled.
revolving about an unhappy and
No,
unfortunate case.
this is Dark Souls, where if you
One
fall
whose
2 feet
horrible
down,
tragedy will
there's
forever
a death
remain with
pit.
me. I am happy to have been enabled, before it was too late, to order the verdict of the jury in the case of the people versus William Harper to be set aside. But, young man, although this court is convinced that to declare you guilty would have been a gross miscarriage of justice, we cannot condone your acts. And we can express only the hope that your experiences may not alone keep you, but thousands of others from the vicious pitfalls of marijuana. Thus, I am ordering you to remain in this court during the next case,
Seriously, how they
so
pronounced
that
it?
you will be obliged to witness what you yourself so
They
narrowly
say
escaped.
it's so weird. They've been
Call the
spelling
case
it really
of the
weird
people
too.
versus Ralph Wiley.
Mary Joanna.
They don't use a J in this one. It's only H.
Juana.
Mary Juana.
Mary
I
Juana?
would.
Sure,
I
when's the
would.
wedding?
I was gonna say I would, but she hasn't returned my calls.
Does Mary Juana?
Oh my god, there he is! He's
hell
still
yeah,
crazy!
look at this dude. That's just fucking Mr. Hyde.
This crazy man!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
In this case, the state waives
Yes,
trial
it's
to
me.
the
I'm very,
Wiley.
very crazy.
It is recommended, Your Honor,
Average
that the defendant
Nietzsche
be placed in
Sanchi
an
fan.
institution for the criminally insane for the rest of his natural life. Defendant counsel joins the state in this request.
Since counsel for the defense, as well as counsel for the state, seem to agree on this, I see no reason why the request should not be granted.
That happened right here, to your neighbors. It is not too much to say.
And
that
unfo-
in your
right
hands
here?
lies
And
Oh, no, my
unfortunately
lord is
for
fine.
all of these kids, they're all getting drafted.
untiringly, so that
Oh,
our children are
hell
obliged
yeah.
to learn the truth.
Yeah,
Because it is
man.
only through knowledge
This
that
shit-
we
Unfortunately
can
for the
protect them. Failing this, the next tragedy
unfortunately for the kids,
may be
but
that
great
of
for
your
us.
daughter, or your son.
I can't believe we saved them from the horrors of drugs. So just
Or yours.
just so they can die 5
Or
seconds
yours.
out of the gates. You do this in Normandy.
I'm gonna
Tell
tell my
your
children
children.
this is the real Cinderella.
Joke's on you, I don't have any children.
Reefer? I barely know her.
I don't know. They don't know.
Well, that was weird.
Very.
Oh, wait, I gotta get your PNG back on this screen. One sec.
So, how was what
we
are the results of the experiment?
Blaze it.
Blaze it.
In conclusion, it is 420 somewhere, and, weed has been legalized.
Oh, hell yeah.
420.
So,
every day.
I think we could call this movie completely and utterly outdated.
Yeah.
We got to see a woman swan dive.
It's true. She didn't even do a front flip. What a coward.
She got a really good face plant straight into the sidewalk there.
That's true.
I give it
No
a
justice for the guy who was almost vehicular manslaughter, though.
I give it a 4 out of 20.
I do too.
That's a pretty low score.
I give it a 6 out of 9.
I give it 5 out of 7.
I got that.
I'm just glad someone did.
So, in conclusion, weed.
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 Illegal.
And
Not
on that,
banned.
and on that terrible disappointment, what's everybody up to?
I'll probably be. I'm definitely going to be streaming on Monday. I don't know what the fuck it's going to be, but follow. But go to my channel, twitch.tv/RBT, and I'll figure out something. That'll be on Monday at 8 p.m. EST.
My eyes are going fucking crazy.
You're going crazy.
It's like REM, but
you're awake.
Yeah, it's weird.
Hey, you're finally awake.
You found in that ambush as well.
And you two, what are you two doing?
You two.
Upcoming streams, plans.
I was here hiding in the rafters the whole time.
Concerns.
Concerned.
Tell us what is on your mind.
Sorry. Monday, I got, on every Monday, I stream Fire Emblem Three Houses over on my channel at Sailing. I also occasionally do other games. Been working through Morrowind. Gonna be working on Haunting Grounds with a friend in a quick bit here too. But that's what's up for me. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Lols, what about you?
I'm alive and stuff. I started streaming regularly again, but I'm pretty shit-faced right now.
I feel that.
I went to the next.
And you didn't share?
You want the share? I'll send you some pictures. You can share them through the phone. And
no, I just want the weed.
All right.
Lols, that's the best thing I've ever heard you say, and I've heard you say a lot of dumb shit.
You've not heard the last of the shit that I will say. So I'm gonna cyber some punk sometime this week. I'm meaning to do it on Wednesday, and Guilty Gears is relevant again, so I'm gonna try and stream those regularly again. I don't know what indie game to play from Monday yet, so I'll find something to do, I'm sure.
If you need some recommendations, I can point you in a couple directions.
Yeah, I've got a bag full. I've got a bag full of pamphlets from PAX I can throw at you.
Fuck yeah! I'm glad to be back. Sorry I was late. I was celebrating some stuff, and it went over, and I'm kind of wasted right now.
Oh hell yeah!
But good time was had by all, right? That's what's important.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my link in chat if anybody wants to follow me.
Is it all right if I do that too, or?
I stream a whole bunch of stuff, mainly RPGs and JRPGs.
Do what?
Is it all right if I drop a link for me as well?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool.
As for me, we're finally doing that long overdue Lego stream tomorrow.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I've been sitting on this Lego The Office set.
Hog.
And the D&D one drops on Monday, so we have to actually build this thing.
That sounds super. The D&D one looks so cool.
It is gonna be very, very cool. It's also 3,700 pieces. Which,
shit, $3,700.
Before you people ask, yes, that is more than the treehouse that we built.
Lols, when are you gonna finish your legally distinct Lego stream?
I don't know. That thing is 800 fucking pieces, and we only finished the base.
Only 800, you say?
Yeah. I mean, they're also tiny ass. They're like the fucking, you know, those two block Lego pieces, right? Well, imagine that, except about a fifth of the size. So if you fuck up and put the wrong shove the wrong block into the wrong hole, it's a pain in the ass to remove. I had to get out a drill bit just to fix That was a fun
Get
stream.
a
But
stud remover.
they don't make stud removers that are a fifth of the size of a normal, legally copyrighted.
Are you guys talking about separating pieces of plastic? Try to do it when they're glued together.
I don't glue people together.
Honestly, yeah.
This guy over here glues his Lego.
Oh my
Lilith
god.
and I have the harder hobby. Get fucked.
I'll show you a hard hobby. Ha 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 ha. Fuck.
Hey yo, hey yo.
Hey yo.
They
hey,
made
yo.
a whole freaking movie on why gluing Lego was a bad idea.
Wait, really?
There was a whole movie about that. It's called The Lego Movie.
I was gonna say that's like the premise of the Lego movie.
That's like the entire movie.
I don't remember the gluing. I just remember the oddly depressing social commentary on a father so obsessed with bullshit that he kind of ignores his son and destroys his relationship with his family.
I don't think that's what happens.
Is this a different Lego movie I'm thinking of? I'm pretty sure there's a movie like that where there was like a kid and he was like depressed because his dad was like
with Will Ferrell as the dad.
I think it was Will Ferrell as a dad. I just remember there's this part where it's like it suddenly became 3D.
But wait. Will Ferrell was the dad?
I'm pretty sure he was.
That doesn't help! That doesn't fucking help! Will Ferrell is always the dad in those goddamn movies. Name one role where Will Ferrell wasn't dad.
He was actually mean.
Elf?
And don't say Elf!
He was not. That doesn't count. He was not the dad in Elf.
Stepbrother?
Wasn't he the dad in Step Brother?
Was he? I don't know.
Pretty sure he
I
wasn't.
watched movies.
Everything is awesome.
Okay,
Everything is cool.
Okay, well, we're gonna figure this out. The schedule will be up later tonight, folks, so keep an eye out for that. That's gonna be up in all the usual places. I will see you folks tomorrow for that Lego stream, and hopefully we'll be able to build the whole thing in one go.
Good night. Good luck, Monaco fans.
It's only 1,000 pieces.
Only 1,000 pieces.
And compared to the tree house we built, that's like 1/3.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.